Hey girl.
Howdy, 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 my beautiful Sagittarius. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for December 2021. Sagittarius, between you and the person that is on your mind. So if you enjoy this tarot reading, let me know which tarot cards resonate with you in the comments below, because that's how we keep up with you, Sagittarius, as well as if you enjoy this reading or you just enjoy my vibe for today, Sagittarius. I always appreciate it when you take the extra step to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, and I appreciate it when you do that extra step. It helps me more than you ever know. So let's just get into your reading today, Sagittarius. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign to get the full spectrum of what's happening in your life at this current point in time, and as well as check out your monthly tarot reading that I did for you, Sagittarius, which I'll leave a link to the top right hand corner of your screen, honey. So let's get into this now, Sagittarius. Also remember, if you want to book a reading with me, SimplyVelca.com, darling. So for you right now, Sagittarius, we have the Six of Cups coming in here, with the Strength card coming in, as well as, Sagittarius, the Chariot energy stepping forward to you as well. So for your point of view right now, I do see some type of flame rekindling with this person right now. I do feel as if there's a lot of history between you and this person based off of that Six of Cups. Definitely an old fling that might be coming back into the forefront. Maybe this connection for a while, Sagittarius, is a little bit rocky. Maybe you guys haven't been communicating, or I heard some of you guys just have been doing nothing but arguing a lot, Sagittarius. I feel as if that is coming to an end for you guys. Chariot card here. I do feel as if things are going to start developing in a lot more of a positive way. I feel as if you guys are going to start getting a lot closer. And it's like through all this chaos, you guys are now starting to find reasons to connect again, or find reasons as to why you love each other so much. I do feel as if there's like a certain point in time, there's a little bit of a rough period. Even receiving this reading, you might be still going through that little bit of a rough period when it comes to this person, Sagittarius. But I do see things definitely progressing in a lot more of a positive way pretty soon with this right now. I can't help, maybe this is full bias, Sagittarius, obviously, because y'all are my darlings, but I do feel as if you guys have always had like an open heart when it comes to this connection. Now obviously it takes two, but for things to be happening in such a way. But I feel as if whatever the case is with this other energy that we're about to be tapping into, Sagittarius, I feel like you guys weren't really ever the problem. It feels like this person was a lot more irritable, or this person was like the one that wasn't really giving the full communication or what have you. It feels like it was like mainly a them problem, and they're kind of just coming around to the Sagittarius because, for you guys to be having the Strength card coming in, Sagittarius, you guys are being extremely patient, and it's just like seeing this through even during the rough times. Their energy here, yeah, they have the full energy coming in, Sagittarius, as well as the Eight of Cups coming in here. Yeah, they literally just had to get over themselves, Sagittarius, I feel. And then we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, Sagittarius. So they just have to get over themselves and are in the process of getting over themselves. Something was happening with them emotionally that just had them extremely irritable. Something, maybe there's like some other connections that was keeping them into this place of distracting them from being able to fully commit to you or engage with you in a more positive way, Sagittarius. But with that full energy here, it does feel as if they're going to be starting to approach you in a lot more of a positive light, coming from, it's like their attitude is doing a complete 180. Maybe they weren't communicating with you for a while, Sagittarius, and you kind of just like continued on sending those text messages being like, oh, I hope you're doing good, da 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 da, Sagittarius, like you were doing your part. And now eventually they're just coming around to this, Sagittarius. They're seeming to be like receiving you in a lot more of a loving way. Like I feel as if they're going to be a lot more, it's like they're transitioning either from Eeyore to Tigger, or being very much so transitioning from like Rabbit, isn't that their name, just Rabbit and Winnie the Pooh, to Tigger. Eeyore is a little bit more just like sad and depressed, honey, to Tigger being more optimistic and loving and all that to you, or the Rabbit where they're just very much so irritable and just like ugh, towards you, Sagittarius, but you were just sitting there happy as can be, just waiting for them to just be positive. Hanged Man, though, they definitely had something caused for them to have that change of light. The energy between the two of you guys, Three of Cups coming in, this is just so good, Sagittarius, so good. We have the Five of Swords here. And then we have the Judgment card coming in here. So something happened, Sagittarius, for you guys to finally get to this place of things looking a lot more positive. Something happened with this, Sagittarius, and I feel as if now there's going to be a lot more action where there wasn't really action for quite some time. It feels as if, again, like I feel like you guys were either ghosted for a while, Sagittarius, or you were just like the only one being extremely communicative while they just really weren't doing anything. I do just see like with this relationship that where it was is starting to get extremely stagnant, just a lot more movement, Sagittarius. It feels like a lot more movement and being like a lot of time being made up for during all of this, Sagittarius. So I like this a lot. Looking very positive for you guys, Sagittarius. Let's start clarifying these cards though. We're starting with your Six of Cups. Queen of Cups here with the Queen of Wands. Come on, queens. Come on now. And then we have the Page of Swords here. So Sagittarius, you guys were just in this place of just like waiting for them to come around, right? I feel as if you haven't really had eyes for anybody else during this time. You kind of like, it's almost like you've been telling yourself, being like, this person is it for you. This person is worth the wait and what have you, right? Like it feels like you, in your mind, it wasn't even like you weren't even considering moving on. You were just waiting until they kind of figured themselves out, and then from your point of view being like, all right, like finally you're at the same place that I've been ready at for quite some time now. Sagittarius is what I feel. So very positive. I feel like you guys have just been watching their social media, waiting for them to just come around. Like it is very much so like, this is very much so like Grinch energy, Sagittarius, and you are just a stark contrast from their personality and their mood at this current time. Let's clarify this Strength energy. Six of Cups again with the Three of Swords, and then the Ten of Swords coming in. So Sagittarius, definitely this patience patience is one of your virtues, Sagittarius. You know, some of y'all don't want to admit that patience is definitely your virtue, because I do feel like during all this, it's like, while you loved this energy so much, and you love this energy, rather, let's not speak in past tense, you love this energy so much, really, again, I feel like there's been like some of you guys, Sagittarius, are coming into this where it's like there's a lot of history under your belt with this connection here, a lot of years spent, or just a lot of emotional investment in regards to this person. And it's just like, while you're waiting for them to come around, and you've just been bubbly and just being like, oh, anytime they actually do message you, Sagittarius, you receive them with love. It's like during all this waiting period, like, it's not as if like your heart wasn't being bruised all during this time as well. I feel as if you had to really just deal with a lot of pain while waiting for them to come around, Sagittarius, which bums me out a lot. Like, again, it's like giving me very much so like they're the Grinch, and it's like such a stark contrast from your energy, Sagittarius, where it's just like I hope this person really has been worth it for you, Sagittarius. I say it's just because it's like, y'all like Sagittarius, I love Sagittarians, but it's just like, yeah, it's just like, so I say this with love, where it's just like, I hope this person is worth it, because what it is that you're doing for this person, it's like, I don't know, I just hope they appreciate it, Sagittarius is all. Judgment energy on top of that, Chariot energy, Page of Wands, as well as the Tower card. Now, this Tower card was inverted. There always are some cards inverted, Sagittarius. I just don't always point them out. But I'm pointing it out in this Tower card because in this artwork of it, right, you see the Tower card and it's normal. It's just chaotic and what have you, right, Sagittarius? But actually, when the Tower card is inverted with this one, you see two people act like what initially looks like two people just like falling over in chaos, what have you, rah, rah, rah. When it's inverted, it's like two people coming together through some chaos, right? You see this couple coming together, so it's really beautiful, Sagittarius. I do feel as if, Sagittarius, again, like you may be tapping into this reading right now where again, there's still some distance and all that, and you've just been playing the waiting game, Sagittarius, in regards to this connection. But what is coming to here, Sagittarius, is like this, whatever's going on right now that's keeping you guys apart and just having you in this place of just, you know, being so patient and taking all this pain with stride, darling. Tower moments happening that's going to bring you guys together. And once, like, it's very much so like it's going to be a 180 from this person, where it's like maybe they weren't very communicative beforehand, Sagittarius, and they weren't very loving or what have you, and it's like the very next day is like something like a flip switches in them, Sagittarius, that then just has them just being extremely doting towards you. So I like this a lot, Sagittarius. This is such a nice change of pace from the other readings I've been doing, Sagittarius. Like, this really does make me happy. Let's clarify their energies. The World card coming in here on that Fool. 8 of Swords here, it makes sense. And then the Sun card, Sagittarius. So yeah, like definitely this is just a them problem, Sagittarius. That 8 of Swords, they acknowledged that they were the problem, almost as if Sagittarius, like, maybe they weren't even intentionally trying to be difficult, Sagittarius, but they just had a lot going on internally, and they know they had to just figure something out. I don't know what the case is, but it does definitely feel as if for them, how they're receiving you at this current point in time, Sagittarius, is like a lot of positivity, a lot of love, and it's like they just had to break out of their shell. They had to like handle their business mentally, physically, what have you, and now they're able to just like, they're going to have this change of heart experience, or change of heart experience, that then like once they get over themselves, all they're going to be doing is be extremely doting to you, Sagittarius. So now let's get into this 8 of Cups. King of Wands here. Could be another fire sign here, something I just want to point out, but they don't have to be someone that or have strong fire in their chart. Queen of Swords. They balance you out really nicely, Sagittarius, by the way. And then the 7 of Cups coming in here. So with that 8 of Cups here, Sagittarius, whatever the case is with them, if this is about another person or another relationship that they had to manage, I feel like that was like the main issue with them, but they're finally taking a stand with this energy, because it feels like they were very passive. Whatever this was, it was making them miserable, Sagittarius, but it wasn't just the case of something so simple as where it's like, oh, it's making me miserable, let me cut it out. Like, there feels like there's a lot of other complexities with this Sagittarius, that it wasn't so black and white and being like just chopping off whatever wasn't making them happy. And like, I feel as if whatever the energy that they're giving to you right now that has been hurtful to you, it's not as if they were trying to hurt you directly, which is not an excuse, but it's like they just handle their stress badly, Sagittarius. I feel they handle their stress badly, and they're taking it out on you while trying to figure things out with this connection here, with this situation here. Let's look at this Hanged Man. 3 of Cups coming in. 6 of Wands, Sagittarius. And then we have the 8 of Cups coming in here. So yeah, like they're definitely, it's giving me a situation just like it's kind of just repeating itself, Sagittarius, which is good, really, when that's what you want for a tarot reading, is to have it be repetitive, because then, you know, that's like, it takes away the skepticism, right? But it's very much so like once they transition on, once they get over this other situation here, whether it's like a X energy, some of them maybe just like their job or something like this, they had to figure something out, Sagittarius, to cut ties with. And then once they cut ties with it, then it's just like nothing but happiness, nothing but celebration when it comes to you, Sagittarius. It's like then they can put all their attention onto you that was otherwise keeping them to like all the energy that they were distracted from whatever that situation was with the 8 of Cups is now going to be able to be redirected towards you, which 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups is nothing but extremely doting, happy energy. Sagittarius, it just feels like with this relationship, it was like on the downturn for quite some time, Sagittarius, but now like once they figure themselves out, once they handle that situation, Sagittarius, like things are going to be looking like just like again like a complete 180 in this relationship, Saggy. So now let's clarify these final cards here with the relationship between the two of y'all. Clarifying the 3 of Cups Hierophant energy here with the 4 of Swords. And then the King of Cups. Yeah. Sagittarius, nothing but happiness, nothing but healing, nothing but things deepening more. Sagittarius, I feel as if I guess this person really was worth the wait to you, Sagittarius, for sure. Because I do see just a lot more emotion, like there's like emotion being instilled into this relationship again. It's like both sides are now going, finally, it's like a nice, like both sides are investing a lot of emotion into this, whereas like beforehand you probably were sitting there, Sagittarius, trying to love the relationship and loving the relationship and investing in the relationship for the both of you. And now I feel like it's going to be a lot more equal. Clarifying that Five of Swords here, Hanged Man on that Five of Swords, Three of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah, Sagittarius, like you were not the issue at all in this relationship, Sagittarius. They had to figure something out that was just very shady. Again, like maybe it's like, and I'm willing to bet Sagittarius is either like their job or a friendship or a past relationship in their life, Sagittarius, one of those three that was really taking a toll on their mental health and their emotional health. And once this is figured out, then it's just like they're able to redirect everything to you again. Like really, it's like Judgment cards, like action. I don't feel like we even need to clarify this, but let's clarify it just because. Magician energy, darling. Death card coming in here, and then the Hermit card, and then the Hermit was in the reverse. So yeah, Sagittarius, like once they figure themselves out, you know, definitely this person's worth the wait. I feel like you saw something in them that I obviously didn't initially see with this Sagittarius. As y'all saw at the beginning of this reading, I was kind of like a skeptic with this. I was like, honey, like, is this person really worth this? Like, why are you so loving towards this energy that's very grinchy, honey? That's very much so just but definitely it's like once they figure themselves out, Sagittarius, and like something outside of the relationship, Sagittarius, then I see a lot of progress happening with the relationship between the two of y'all, which is really the most important thing. So Sagittarius, good luck with this, darling. Keep your head held high, darling. I love you guys so much. Hopefully you found this reading helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments, because I enjoyed knowing that my readings are a help to somebody. Give this video a like and subscribe. Remember, if you want to book a private reading with me, SimplyVelca.com, which is linked down below next to my social medias, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, all of that just being SimplyVelca. But yeah, Sagittarius, I love y'all so much. Bye.